without having any concept of good and bad. This is the main thing. Because the child do not have any idea about this world. He is completely, can be taken as an example of guest in any other country. The one who enters in country not have any idea about any road, any street, not the language. Then the local person over there guides the person, the new entry. If suppose the local person is not honest, not telling the truth, so what will happen? Lots of confusion in early stages is creating in the mind, and instead of getting the stability, the man gets more confused, and that confusion remains in the life for a long, and it's sometimes difficult to overcome that. Here my lecture is the sensitive period. The absorbent mind have a sensitive period. In the Montessori method, everything is important. I'm not saying the other part is not, but knowing this sensitive period in the development of a child life is more important than any other thing, because this is the law of development, and every directress should know it in the development of the child, because you are learning for the development, the child's development. So how you develop the child if you not know the law of the development? Allah has given the absorbent mind to everyone of us, those who are normal, and in the absorbent mind there is a sensitive period, and it's same like the planets moving around the sun. The absorbent mind is a sun, and all the planets which are moving around is a sensitive periods, are the sensitive periods. So, very first I told you that the sensitive period is a law of development of the child. But from where she gets an idea, she got an idea. There was one scientist, a biological scientist, Tycho Rice. From him, she has taken that idea. He discovered that when a butterfly lays his eggs in the bark of the tree, where the branches come out from the trunk, it is a very dark area of the tree, and the butterfly lays his egg over there, the larva. And when the larva is going to convert into a caterpillar, it's very tender, it's very small, it's very soft. And at that area, there is no leaf, or if the leaves are there, they are very hard leaf. And that larva, the caterpillar, is not in that stage to eat that hard leaf, because that one is very, itself it's very soft. How can he chew it? How can he just swallow the hardest thing? Not. Then what the next is there for the larva, for the caterpillar? The caterpillar, what the caterpillar is going to eat? The place of that fresh leaf. Kahan hai wo jagah? End of the stem. The shoot, end of the stem. So how come the larva is going to inform who guide? Allah has given a special sensitivity to caterpillar to make us alive. Allah give us the way to walk. So Allah has given the special sensitivity to that caterpillar to move through the light, to move towards the light. That larva, that caterpillar not know the position. So the more the way he find a light, the more he go towards there, and at that where he reaches, kahan pahunch jata hai wo? At the ends able to eat his food. This is the special sensitivity Allah has made for the caterpillar to go for the food, to find his food. Why Allah has no substitute of work? Everybody can develop their own through work. If you are not working, you are not developing physically and mentally. Both the ways. You become paralyzed. Mentally you become retarded. So work is required. So Allah has given the special sensitivity to words there. Then there are many sensitive periods, but before that I want to share a real definition of a sensitive period. Sensitive period is a period in which a sensitivity towards some particular element in the environment increases. Getting a point automatically come from within. Nobody is able to guide, and even if you are guiding, the children are not listening. They are guided by the internal power, and the sensitivity raises are coming spiritually by the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah has created the nature like that. So there are many sensitive periods in the life of human development, and basically the human develop only because of that sensitive periods. If that sensitivity has not given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, a man is not able to reach and become master at the end, or to become master of that. The very first sensitive period is a sensitive period of language. How come we all are able to speak that much? How can one man is able to speak that much languages? How come? It's what function is going on? What sort of operation is going on? Definitely, it's only because of listening. A sensitivity towards the listening. A child born without any idea. If you send an English boy in France, is he able to speak English? So definitely what an adult are doing in the environment, in front of the child, he is constructing himself through that tools. The language is also a man-owned tool. ये इंसान का अपना बनाया हुआ है, लेकिन every man requires language. Every man needs to communicate. We cannot live without the communication. But how can we learn to communicate? Through watching and through listening. Right? So, Allah has given a sensitivity to the child to listen to you, and immediate after birth he is not able to speak like you, definitely, and for long. He is not able to repeat and speak like you. He is not as perfect as we are. But he is working, he is trying. He is listening to you unconsciously. He do not have an idea of anything, but keep listening, but not consciously. No. Even the child not know that I am listening. His brain is capturing through the senses all the words. And there is a store in the brain called memory. The child born without the memory. And that all impression is stored there. But because of the sensitive period of language, he is capturing through the senses the words from you, but not knowing idea of good and bad. If you send a child, if you leave the child in a jungle immediate after birth, or few months or few weeks, do you think he will able to speak a language like you and me? क्यों? उसके पास ज़बान नहीं है, उसके पास कान नहीं है. Does he not have ears, tongue, and other things which required, the tools, the organs which is required in speaking? Because he is not listening. Because he is not listening. But here I am also telling you that in many countries, or in many ages, after 6 years, when you go and you are listening other languages, will you be able to speak exactly like a local person? I want your concentration, please. Will you be able to speak like local person with a local absorbing through the, in the absorbent mind, through the sensitive period of language. If anybody asks me to hifz Quran, my God, I may not able to hifz it in my whole life, whatever is remaining. But look at that children. That boy girl is able to hifz the Quran in how many years? 2.5 to 3 years. What make him able to learn that complete Quran within that years? That sensitive period of language, as that sensitivity is there in the absorbent mind. So whatever you are speaking, good or bad, the child is absorbing everything, and later on, whatever he will speak your language. Many of the parents are complaining that they are using a bad languages. Definitely, he is not from the Mars. He is not from the Jupiter. He must have listened that language from your environment, from anywhere. But here, one thing I have to tell you in the connection of this language, directly goes in the brain of the child where it is stored in the memory. This is the way the memory is. So senses, there are lots of senses. You all know it. Can you all call the senses with me? One, hearing. Okay. Then I am taking a simple language. Then our particular mastery teacher will tell the technical name in the sensorial subject. So hearing, smelling, seeing, and five senses mainly, and the sixth sense that is discovered by Dr. Maria Montessori is called stereognostic sense. That is the sense which will be later on the teacher who will deal the subject of the sensorial will tell you in detail. So that is again the gift of the God. Allah has declared in Surah Baqarah that I have given the equal intelligence to all of you. But definitely the pace of every individual is different. If one is able to learn the counting in 2 days, even my own child, it's not possible for my next to learn the same time. Everybody is different from each other. Every individual, you all are here. You all are ladies, but you all are different from each other. The psychic, the mental power, the mental level. It doesn't mean that anybody is inferior or anybody is superior. The one has a mathematical mind, the other has a scientific mind. And this Allah has given to you. And how come the parents know about all that? Through the exposure. The sensitive period of senses are there, and during that sensitive period which is going to tell you by the child. Who is going to inform about all that sensitivity? The child itself. Through his action, you are able to understand that what sort of activity he wants to do. Accordingly, you are there to prepare. This is the reason you are going to call a directress that Ma'am Meher will describe. That why you people and we are called directress instead of teaching. Teacher. We are not teaching, we are directing the inner energy and who is going to guide? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, the children are from heaven. And the angels are driving the child. And angels are guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Angels are passing all their powers to the child. It's our only and only duty to save and to understand the child through the internal energies. Then good manners. We all are crying nowadays for the good manners. Are we all? Most of us. My child is having that bad habit. In some stages, especially. हम अब रो रहे ना. Many of us are crying. क्या करूँ? सुनते ही नहीं बात. He is not listening. There are two things behind of it. One is that he is doing because of his early stage. He may not receive all that signals in his life in early stages. And what you are now telling him, it's very difficult for him to maintain it within his and to catch up that. The other thing is this, He may differ because of the outer world, and he has all that lines in his mind, but now he won't want to work on it. He wants to have a taste of other life, and you must not worry. You have to keep doing all that thing. One day he will follow you if you have given. If you have given that training through your act, मैं बार-बार कह रही हूँ, there is nothing formula of rocket science to develop to the child. There are very simple, fundamental law Allah has given to us to develop. What you do, your child will do. What you speak, your child will speak. What you eat, the child will develop his taste on your taste. Right? So you must have to take care of you instead of the child. इसमें बच्चे का क्या करूँ? अब ये ऐसा कर रहे हैं. Ma'am, what I have to do with my child, he is doing it. You must have to take care of yourself, your act, and his. And as far as where the refinement of the senses are concerned, that is only going to refine through the exposure. Do not lock the hand of the child. Do not lock the legs of the child. As ma'am was telling me about the time period, well, I went to one of the teacher when I was in intermediate. She was a librarian in my college, and that is very important for me to return the book on the same day. So there is, I went to her home. So there was a lady, an old lady sitting on the bed, and a small 1.5 years boy was tied up with a zarbal along with the bed. I didn't know at that time about the Montessori and this and that, but it felt like it's किसी इंसान को बांध दिया, and the child would come out of the grip of the zarbal, and definitely he was tied up very tightly. So he was not, and he was crying and crying. And what did the maid do? He just gave a bottle of a milk and he was drinking, and it was so good. He slept there in the same day on the floor. So the old lady was looking to us, I and my friend, to develop. Because the brain is only developed through the movements of the organs, and the senses are going to refine through the movements. That is the two sensitive period, movement and sensitive period of refinement of the senses are going parallel to each other. There is one thing Allah has also given to that is the repetition. Repetition in the movement, it's not separately given, but repetition is also the gift of the God that is there in the movement. A child is opening a drawer and closing a drawer. Opening a drawer and closing a drawer. Filling the bucket with the sand, and again after filling it, make it empty. And you, we adult, are saying, he is busy for nothing what he is doing. He is repeating that action again and again till he gains the satisfaction. And who is telling him to repeat it? His internal urge or may. His will. And there is big difference between the will of you and will of my. Will of you, because nebula is the one that is attracted, that is we mention of that, and we keep telling you these terminologies and the definition of all that. So the repetition is again in the sensitive period of movement, and the child learns and make itself perfect through that repetition in the sensitive period of movement. So please allow your child to repeat an activity. So the child learns, and Allah has again designed this nature because work is only the source of him to develop a man. He is developing. Allah has given a great task. What a task Allah has given to the child? To develop a man. And how a child is developing a man? Through the word. So these sensitive periods are the gift of the God, and we must have to understand these law of development in the development of the child. Without understanding these law of development, as I said you earlier, nothing is more important in the teaching of the Montessori school than understanding this law of development, that is the sensitive period of law of development through which you are able to take care of the child in a better way than in any other way. Thank you very much. in flavor is good for the human body. For example, absorbent mind and sensitive period, they are the same, two sides of the same coin. They are just running parallel. So if you are having 4 types of ice cream here today, that is the 4 different lectures, the common thing is they are all ice cream, that is they are all lectures. The 2 flavors were quite similar, but now totally moving from vanilla to chocolate. You know, there is nothing common in that. So we go for a topic which you are not going to get mixed up at all, but it is without which you cannot have the Montessori system. What is that thing that without which or without that we cannot and we will not and we shall not have the Montessori system? Let's get a lovely answer. Have you been following? If you're smart, which you are, if you saw the workshop program, you would know the topic of the next lecture, which is
Prepared environment.
the prepared environment. Okay, if I give you any more clue than that, then I would be stealing away few of the thoughts that Ma'am Nehal has planned to give you about the prepared environment. But no prepared environment, no Montessori system. So what is this prepared environment and why is it so important? Let's give once again a very, 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 very warm welcome with a lot of applause for Mrs. Nehal Javed for her lecture, The Prepared Environment.
Okay, now one of the 3 basic factors of the Montessori system that we have to discuss. First is the child, the directress, and the prepared environment. In the old system, it was only the child and the teacher. But now, when Maria Montessori observed the child, she realized that all teaching cannot be done just by teaching the child. She observed in nature also that nature gives the ability to the parent animals and the birds that they prepare for the coming of the new baby. Nature allows the child to come in a protected and caring environment. If you look around in nature, if you see the birds and the animals, they always prepare for the newcomer. And the mother instinct is so strong that it protects the newborn baby till the little kitten or the bird becomes independent and just like a member of the species. So observing that in nature, she said that we, the human beings, should also give equal importance to the environment. As you will see, nowadays in this fast world, the mother, after giving birth to the child, is not so close to the child as it should be. The environment changes completely. The baby is handled from one person to another. The main concern is that to protect the mother, to let the mother rest. But everybody forgets the feeling of the newborn baby who has come from a dark and protecting environment into this world. Child wants to be close to the mother. Once child was part of the mother's being, now he wants to be close to the mother. So for that, the environment should be such that the mother and child are close. Physically, if they are close, child will feel secure, he will develop better. Because the moment the child comes into this world, he is developing. He is on the road to development. Even the newborn baby is taking in from the environment. Whatever the environment, the child will adapt to that. And as the child grows a little bit older, you will see child starts developing those habits. He becomes immune to the environment and he becomes part of that environment. If he adjusts well, he develops his personality. If the child is not adjusting to the environment, then there will be always flaws in the personality, some little differences that he will not be able to come a lifetime. So the environment is very important for the child. Somebody is there to teach the child is working for himself, but the environment should be such that it is prepared well for the child. We do not have to stop the child at every moment. Even in the home, before coming to the Montessori